Okay, so we are just starting our session. I wanted to give you a small information about one more thing that after the webinar gets over, you are going to get the participation certificate. So that participation certificate, for the comment section after the webinar, I'm going to share one link. Under that, you have to register, and after that, you will be receiving your participation certificate on your mail ID. So this is the normal thing that I wanted to share you on. So once this webinar is going to get over, I'm going to share in your comment section about the registration link of participation certificate. Okay. So I'm again wanted to greet you all. Good evening. Thank you so much for attending today's session about ISC Paris. So, study in France is one of the major destinations. We can say it is the fifth most largest destination in the world for student visa. So, we can say that when we are selecting France, so business school is one of the major important aspects which we are taking care. So if we are taking as a business school in perspective, so triple accredited business schools, or we can say that the schools which is having highly recommended. So that school, we can say that only 3% school in the world is having that accreditation. I wanted to tell you and briefly wanted to greet everyone that ISC Paris is a triple accredited school. And I'm India representative of ISC Paris. I'm Pasna Adva and your today's speaker. So I hope my screen is visible to you all. So we'll just start with the
Yes, yes,
introduction.
Upasna, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are just starting with the introduction. So ISC Paris, as I have said, we are a triple accreditation, and this is just a brief introduction about ISC Paris. As I have said, we are triple accreditation. So what different accreditation we are having? So we are having CEFDG accreditation. We are RNCP certified, AACSB accreditation, AMBA accreditation, and EFMD accreditation. Now, what all accreditation stands for? So CEFDG is a Management Training and Degree Evaluation Commission. They are checking the management and they are checking the post of degree and evaluating the part of studies. So this is one of the major accreditation that we have received in the year of 2018. And because we are a grand equal subjects called MIM. So in 1969, we are the one who started with the MIM program. So we got the recognition from the French government at the starting itself. In the start part of our college, we received that recognition at the very first moment because we have started with the very first program called MIM program. In 2017, we have received this first accreditation called AACSB accreditation for all its programs. It is very rare that all different programs are accredited by AACSB. AACSB is an association for the advancement of collegiate schools of business. It is very rare that any school is getting this AACSB accreditation, and we received for all the programs. So it is very rare that one school has received that accreditation level. Then I have said that CEFDG accreditation. CEFDG accreditation is given to all MIM kind of a program, or we can say the master degree which is recognized. So many times it happens that our degree program has renewed, our program structure has renewed, but still we have received that kind of accreditation in 2018. Because we have maintained the quality at the same level, we received the second accreditation in the year 2019, that is called AMBA accreditation. Now, this accreditation has been given to all the different courses for MBA programs, which is meant to all kind of similarities. Now, in the same year, we have introduced the second campus called Orleans campus. See, ISC Paris is always famous for Paris campus, but we have introduced the second campus called Orleans campus in the year 2019. Same year, We in the next year we have received the third accreditation called EFMD accreditation. Now this accreditation is for European Foundation for Management Development. This is given for the third period of time because we have maintained the quality in the European countries and we have maintained the foundation in the same level of management development. We are also offering bachelor degree program in 2020 we received CEFDG award for bachelor degree program as well. Again, we are also received some major advancement kind of BGA accreditation and BSIS impact also. This is the awarded body which is provided to each and every school's programs. So these are some achievements of ISC Paris. And just moving ahead with our campuses. As I have said, ISC Paris is famous for Paris campus. But we also introduced the second campus called Orleans campus. Paris is always famous, one of the major city which is demanded by all the students. So Paris is having other proximity in the International Business Center with wide range of cultural offers. And if you will talk about Orleans, so this is also one of the major good city. We can say after Paris, it is not far from Paris. We can say it is hardly around 300 kilometers from Paris. So which we can say one on an average around 1 or 2 hours difference from Paris. And it is very strong territorial boundary with very dynamic city with the campus located with historic city center. This is also one of the major advancement. And the basic part which I wanted to highlight, if some student, you all know that Paris is little costlier as compared to any other campuses. So if student wanted to go with any particular program and if they cannot afford the living expenses of Paris, they can move ahead with the Orleans campus. So we can say all the program which is provided in Paris, it is also provided in Orleans campus. So don't need to worry. It's just that the campus is going to be changed. But other than that, everything will remain the same. So we have two campuses. Both the campus is having some or the other, we can say, advantages. Of course, Paris is one of the major demanding campus, but we can say that those, if we can take a responsibility in a different aspect and they wanted to move ahead with some other campus and wanted to explore more, so they can even go with the Orleans campus. So two campuses is just that there is one request from your end. Whenever you are giving any applications, so I just require that you just need to give me information about which campus student wants to move so that I can help you out with the same. Now, next part is all about student enterprises and action learning. I wanted to introduce a very basic information about IAC that we are experiencing more than 50 years in the same business schools aspects. We have very unique and very involving structure in our program. We can say not only theory information has been given to the students, but there is a practical exposure is one of the major part which has been introduced in the ISC Paris. So we have made it the program likewise, where there is a theory as well as practical exposure. How we can say that 9 month student has to study from the regular program structure, where we can say 3 to 4 months of particularly internship opportunity has been given to the students, which is a very unique and involving. And even during the classes also, there is a compulsory structure available where there's a live projects given to the students so that they will be engaging and looking forward for the natural aspects what is demanding right now as per the market structure. So based on that unique points, the projects has been given to the students so that they are involving themselves and anticipate in all the program structure. Even it is side by side very professionalizing, which is somehow giving a chance to students to learn and even grow by professionalizing their career. So this is some of the engaging part, which is not only we can say stick into one perspective, but giving more opportunity to the students. Now, if I just wanted to give you a brief highlights, So ISC Paris is having more than 20,000 plus alumni. Medium of teaching is of course French or 100% English. So because all our Indian students wanted to move ahead with the 100% English program, so we have that programs and we are only focusing on that. Faculties, if you will see, we have full-time 44 faculties. With from that, 80% faculties are PhD holders, and part-time we have 150 different faculties for different specializing subjects and for particular programs itself. We have more than 24 student enterprises, which is focusing on action learning and their professionalizing career. They are giving some or the other different activities to student support system. And as I have said, we have two campuses, Paris and Orleans. If you will see location wise, we are coming under Western Paris. So better opportunity for the students to get internships and part-time job opportunities. So I just wanted to give you a example of L'Oreal. We have every time five minimum students from the campuses is recruited from L'Oreal Paris company. So this is just an idea that how Paris is better place for internships or part-time jobs. If you will see internationally, so we have 100 plus international academic partners. And if you will see the rankings, so we are coming under top 100 business schools in the world, top 20 in France, and among top 10 business schools in the Paris. So if you, as I have said, we are triple accredited, but in ranking wise also, we have maintained the level. Of course, our mission is to enable our learners to reveal their talents which serve society and enterprises for sustainable future in international context. So we can say that here we are giving opportunity to all the learners to show their talent and to maintain the sustainability in a worldwide level. So they are also helping us. They have very open values. They have very ambitious values, and they are even helping students to face their challenges, sharing and transmitting and giving chance to grow. And even there are also lot of you know successful ideas and successful stories. If you can just check, you will be receiving from the students hand. There is an added advantage for the students. What are the added values that students are getting it? So they are requiring double competence in management and project management field in specialization. Even they are also getting some kind of skills which is developing in their end, which we can say that they are not getting in India basically, because whatever we are studying from India, that is somehow very bookish, or we can say only having some kind of theories, and under that only the development part is going on. But what we have checked in the structural part, in the theory part, or in the practical part, so what market exactly needed, that kind of concrete information is not there. So these kind of courses will help them out and giving them benefit to create some kind of different ideas and skills from them. And we can see there is a support, or we can say follow process that has been pushed by the faculty side. That is very good. We can see that it is very succeeded part, and it is of course going to be help them out in a different level. So this is all about ISC Paris. I'm moving ahead with the second segment, that is our programs. So what different type of programs that ISC Paris is offering? So I'm just first starting with bachelor degree program and moving ahead with the master degree programs. So first is bachelor degree programs. So we have right now for spring intake two different specialization program. That is first is digital marketing and communication, that is 100% in English. I'm only and only going to focus on 100% English level programs only. That is for our India's students. Second is international business specialization program. That is also 100% in English. And if you will see in the down era, I have also included the fee structure. So first year fees is 9,975 euros. And second year also the same fee structure we have. Third year we have 10,385. Now how this program is made it. So if you will see in the first year, student have International Trek Foundation Program. That is the starting part because they have completed their HAC. They don't have the idea about what exactly we have to do. So they are going to start with a very basic level in the first year with the foundation part of management and economic, legal, and cultural part, which is their two different specializing subject foundation that they are going to start in the very first year. In the second year, they may have customization and deepening where they will be choosing four different options of specialization. So what are the different options that is available? So first is accounting and finance specialization that they can select in the second year. There is international business that is also possible in English. And there's a third different specialization called marketing and digital communication. So this is the specializing subject they can select in the second year. For the first year, they have to start with the foundation program. From second year, they can start with the specializing subject. So this is three specializing subject which they can learn during that time period. So if they're selecting accounting and finance, there is economic theories, advanced finance accounting, management contracts, accounting institution, and ethics that they are going to study. If they are selecting international business specialization, then they have geopolitics, management in international teams, international HRM with human resource management part, and international trade. And if they are selecting marketing and digital communication, so they will be, going to study about community management, digital marketing, managing and C campaign and public relations. So these are the content that they are going to study in that period of time. What is the importance? What are the benefits if they are completing bachelor's from IAC Paris? So I wanted to tell you, we have stay back option after bachelor degree. Now it is very rare that any school is having bachelor's stay back option. Now for ISC Paris, because we are triple accredited and coming under top 20, so basic all RNCP certified schools are getting 6 months of stay back option after bachelor's. But we have 1 year of stay back option after bachelor's. So this kind of benefits that the students are getting it. So 1 year of stay back option they already have. So they can do one thing. They can enter into the working world for 1 year and they can continue their study after 1 year of stay back option. See, the bachelor degree is not the sufficient studies to get the job opportunities France. They have to complete their studies. So master is the compulsory option for all the bachelor degree students. So they can do one thing, they can enter into the working world either in the digital marketing communication field or in banking and finance field or in business development field. 1 year they can stay there, and after that if they wanted to continue their studies, they can take grand equal program like masters in management, or they can even go with the MSc program with any other university or with IAC Paris. So they have these two options after bachelor's. So here also, this is the benefit that the students are getting it. Also, there is one more part that I have not explained. So here also, bachelor degree students are having compulsory internship opportunities. In the first and second years, there is a 4 months of internship. In the third year, they have 6 months of internship. So we can say that altogether, students will get 10 months of internship. And even it is a paid internship. Now, students are getting paid internship and they are getting stipend in return. So they are getting stipend by around 650 euros per month for bachelor's program. This is one of the added value that I wanted to tell you that not every school is providing, but ISC Paris is helping the students for the internship opportunities as well. Because we have more than 100 companies which is associated all and around with the IAC Paris. So here bachelor degree students are first having stay back option of 1 year. Second, they have internship opportunities for more than, or we can say on an average 10 months. They are getting the stipend of 650 euros per month. So these are all the benefits if students are moving ahead with the bachelor degree. I hope everyone is understanding the things. We will be having the question answer sessions. So I request all the participants to note it down if they have any questions. We will be resolving all the question at last. Okay. Now, moving ahead with the master degree program. Right now, I have only added the spring intake course register and courses in the PPT. I have not added the fall intake. Okay. For fall intake, you can contact me. I will be sharing my details at last. So you can contact me for the fall intake information. Right now, we are moving ahead with the MSc program. So MSc, we have 5 different specialization. So we have supply chain management, we have business and finance, we have international business marketing, luxury management and marketing, and hospitality management and marketing. That is 100% in English. No need to worry. But all the MSc programs are having 2 different tracks. We have fast track program also, that is 16 months. We have regular track program also, that is for 18 months. 2 different intake. We have fall and we have spring intake. Right now, for spring intake, it is there in February. For fall intake, we have in September. All the programs are taught in English. For regular track, the program fees is 23,000. This is the full program fees. For first year program, they have to pay 14,000. And in the second year, they have to pay 9,000. This is the bifurcation of the program fees. And if the student is going with the fast track, so the fees will be 14,850 euros. Now, here also there is 3 to 6 months of compulsory internship that the student has to do during their program. So I just wanted to give you the idea about the same. So if the student is going with the fast track program, so 12 months they have to study, then 4 to 6 months they have to move ahead with the internship opportunities. If the student is selecting regular track program, so 18 months they have to go with the program, 6 months they have to move with the internship opportunities. Now, as I have said, bachelor degree students are earning. So here also, master degree students are also getting the stipend. So here, master students are getting 850 euros as a stipend. It is starting from 850 to 1100, depending upon how the student is capable enough and how he is getting the position in the market. That is depending, but basic, it is 850 euros. So this is a good opportunities for the students that internship is possible. And secondly, they are getting something in return. So very good specialization and program structure. Now, if you will see, they have international marketing specialization. So under that, there are different opportunities for the students. Like they will get different kind of post in the market, that is international business developer, customer relationship manager, marketing specialist, brand manager, product manager. That kind of positions they are getting, and job opportunities is possible for the students once they are finishing MSc. There is also second specialization called finance and risk management. Under that, there is financial communication head, then financial reporting analyst, administrative controller, business analyst, or international auditor. This is the option available. Then there is a supply chain management. Basically, supply chain management has been chosen by all the technical related students. All the technical students, like we can say mechanical engineer, software engineer, that kind of student are selecting supply chain management as a course option. And they are getting the professionalizing opportunities like purchasing manager, supply chain manager, flow coordinators, logistic manager, demand planner, supply chain analyst, and many more. I request everyone to please mute yourself. Then there is a new specialization that we have added in the recent year for the last intake, that is hospitality management and marketing. Right now, it is very, very, very much in demand. So tourists are already, have a good flow in France. So we will be, in demand of having all kind of hospitality and management related persons in the field. So they are, tourism development manager, project manager, traveler designer, yield junior manager, MIC manager. So there are many more options that is available. And there is one more program that we have added in the last intake, that is luxury management and marketing. Now, this are also one of the major, you know, demanding course in France. That is, they are getting the professional opportunities like brand manager, floor manager, luxury marketing manager for different designing companies. So these are, we can say that, very good option for the students. Now, if I wanted to give you a brief idea, after masters, there is a stay back option. So after masters, because we are RNCP certified and we have a good rankings, every RNCP certified colleges are having up to 2 years of stay back option. But we have complete 2 years of stay back option after masters. If they are going with fast track program or if they are going with the regular track program, there is not at all matter, but there is stay back option of compulsory 2 years that MSc students are getting it. Now, what are the eligibility criteria for fast track and regular track? What is the eligibility criteria of bachelor degree students that I'm going to add in my next session? So we'll just starting with the documents checklist. So what is the exact things that I needed from your end? So we have our admission team. You don't need to worry. You just have to share application on my mail ID and you will be getting all the information from my end. So I just require during, application, that is recent resume with the proper mail ID and contact number. SOP should include why France, why ISC, why this particular program. We require 2 letter of recommendation. We also require your last diploma or a certificate, passing certificate. If student is just passed, so I will accept the provisional certificate. But if they are, long back, they have completed their degree, so we required the degree certificate proper. We also require transcript for all the particular semesters, and we will also include the cumulative uh, mark sheet as well. Copy of passport, that is first and last page. Yes, here for ISC Paris, we will be having processing fees, that is application fees. So for bachelors, we have 50 euros as an application fees. For MSc, we have 45 euros as an application fees. We will be, shortly going to give you some good kind of discounts in the application fees, that is 50% discount. But right now the application fees is this, that is bachelor's 50 euros, MSc is 45 euros. Work experience certificate if student is having gap, and here we are accepting the application on MOI basis. Now, for MOI basis, there is only one request that I wanted to tell you. You just have to check HAC marks of English. If the student is having 60 marks, then we will be accepting on MOI basis. If student is not having 60 marks in English, so we required IELTS, TOEFL or PTE test certificate with equivalency of 6 overall band. So I hope documentation checklist is clear to each and every one. I am moving with the eligibility requirement of 16 months program of MSc, that is fast track, and eligibility criteria of 18 months program, that is for regular track. Okay. So for eligibility of 16 months, we are only accepting master degree. please, I wanted to give you all idea. We are not accepting any other thing like 12 plus 3 or 12 plus 4 with 5 plus years of experience. No. For fast track, we are only and only accepting master degree. If student has finished masters from India and if they are moving ahead with a double masters, so we are accepting those files and we are giving opportunity to students for moving ahead with the fast track program. So this is the eligibility criteria for 16 months. Moving with 18 months. So we are accepting all 12 plus 3, that is commerce, BA, or BCom students who is having 3 years of bachelor degree. Even we are accepting 12 plus 4, that is technical background students who has finished their degree in 4 years. So we are accepting management student also. We are also accepting other than that, that is technical background student also for the regular track. Here, if student is having experience or if they don't have experience, that is fine. But for regular track, we are accepting everyone. For fast track, we are accepting only master degrees students. Okay. All the application done through MOI basis, so no need to give English proficiency test. It's just that we have a small interview round. Student has to, appear for the interview test and they can move ahead with the same. But if student is not having 60 marks in the 12th English, then they have to provide IELTS certificate, as I have said, with the 6 overall band. That is the basic requirement. Now, there is one more requirement called, we can say, about a percentage requirement. So we are accepting application on bachelor degree with 60 percentage. That is 60 marks is important. If student is having 60 marks, then they can move ahead with the bachelor degree program. And there is also age requirement. We are accepting students till 25. So this is two important criteria for bachelors. That is 25 is the age requirement and the percentage requirement is 60. Now, if I'm moving ahead with the master degree, so we are accepting students with the 55 percentage and here the age limit is 33 to 35. We are accepting till 35. And if you have any other further questions like about the profile, and if you think that this profile is eligible or not, you can share that profile on my mail ID and I'm going to help you out with the eligibility check. Okay. So no need to worry. This is about the basic requirement. If you have any further question related to the programs or related to any other things, you can even contact me anytime through mail or anything. So again, if I am just moving and coming back to my screen. So this is the eligibility requirement I have already explained. Now moving with admission requirement for international students. So how we are going to start with the same. So we have our online application platform. You just have to share all the documents that I have already shared with you. All these documents you have to share during the application period on my mail ID. Then my team is going to do all the online application platform part. They are going to do the application. They are going to submit the application. They are going to upload the documents on your behalf and they will create your account. Once it is done, I'm going to share the credentials with you and you can do the second part called application fees payment. Once you will pay the application fees, you can get the interview slot. Now, this interview is completely on a Google Meet. It is a 20 minutes interview session, and I wanted to give you a brief idea about the interview. So, see, basically, all the different schools are having different, scenario in the interview session. I wanted to give you idea about how ISC Paris works. So, ISC Paris has appointed public university juries for the interview session. Now, as interview is not given by me either, or we can say by faculties either, will be given through public university juries. So you will be thinking that, of course, the part will be very difficult, or maybe the questions that has been asked by the public university jury will be very difficult for the students. So no, it is not like that, because we are taking application on MOI basis. So we are just checking the way of speaking of the students. So there are four parameters on which they are making one letter for the students while taking the offer letter interview session. So there is, of course, academic. There is also language skills. They are checking their aim, why the student is coming to France, and they are checking the way of the living. So all the things they are checking, and they are making one letter. So if student is getting this offer letter from public university jury, so we have maintained the quality in this embassy side, or we can say we have made it all the thing in a very fair manner. So if student is getting any offer letter from ISC Paris, there is a short chance when there is a cross verification from visa embassy, we are sharing this letter from our end, confirming that our way of pattern on selecting criteria student recruitment is very fair. And that is why our success ratio is 80 to 90%. Right now, also, the last intake, I was having 90% ratio for the visa. So all this fairness, and we can say the quality maintenance we have created from our end. Don't worry, the question bank will be provided from my end, and the students are getting 20 days time period for preparing themselves. So if you are thinking on a visa perspective, so we have very good option, and ISC Paris has maintained that level. So these are the things that I wanted to tell you. Next is selection criteria. As I have said, it is based on different parameters. So we have academic skills, we have motivation, we are checking the personality of the students. We are also checking the language skills. So based on this 4 or 5 parameters, they are giving marks to the students, and they are showing whenever there is a cross verification. So this is a strong part from ISC Paris. Right now, we don't have any deadline for Jan intake. We will be sharing soon whatever is the deadline. Now, here, one student is getting offer letter. What is the next part? So here we are not taking any kind of full tuition fees from the student side. We are basically focused on deposit before visa. So after admission, student have to pay only deposit amount. So bachelor students deposit amount is 3,000 euros. For master degree, deposit amount is 4,000 euros. So only and only they have to pay is deposit. After that, it is up to them if they wanted to move ahead with the first year tuition fees, or if they wanted to go with the full course fees. There is one more thing that I wanted to tell you. So whenever there is a refusal, or we can say visa rejection happens, so student will be getting the deposit refund amount within 4 months. This is the part, and this will be held by my end only. Right now, for spring 2025, we have introduced the early bird discount. Now, in the early bird discount, we have given the reduction of 10% in the tuition fees. So what is the exact scenario? So if I'm, taking the example of bachelor's. So if bachelor's course starts from 25th of Feb 2025, so the registration and the deposit, if they are paying before 25, so they will be getting 10% of tuition fees. Same for MSc, we have regular track and we have fast track also. So if start date is starting from 17th of March, so registration finalized, and if they are paying the deposit before 17th of December, they will be getting 10% of discount. And if I'm talking about fast track program, so if they are finishing their payment before 5th of November, so they will be receiving this 10% discount. So it is, if you wanted to move ahead with the fast, and if the student wanted to get the early bird discount, then you have to finish the deposit paid part to be done, if for the regular track, before 17th of December, and for fast track before 5th of November. So they will be receiving this short scholarships from the school side. So this is the offer right now that ISC Paris is offering, rather than scholarships, which may or may not be, get by all the students. After finishing about the program, we are moving ahead with the additional things, or we can say what are the other attractive part of ISC Paris. So as I have said, we have more than 100 plus companies, and we have very rich professional experience in a corporate partners. So they are helping in genuinely to all the students for the internship opportunities as well. And even after completing their program, they will be getting some or the other good position in the market with this corporate partners. So these are the benefits that the students are getting it. There is also different kind of career centers that has been inbuilt in the ISC Paris, and they are helping the students from start to end, that how they can, start their career from scratch, from internships, and how they can move ahead and get the good position in the market during their staying option period. And after that, if they wanted to stay back for PR process, that is all kind of support has been provided. So here we can say students don't have to go outside to, find a job opportunities. It is in-house job facilities, or we can say the corporate partners are so many corporate partners that, if the students in during their last semester examination, they have their job opportunities in their hand. So all these are the benefits, and the additional part and support has been given by IAC Paris. Then there is a second support, that is finding a place to live. So accommodation option, we have our direct partners called Studia, Oddlist. We also have Studapart as an official partner of ISC Paris, and they are recommending different location in Paris. And there are also different cities that they are, giving a good option to the student, affordable option to the students, and also helping them for the calf housing subsidy benefits. I hope you know about calf housing, that, if student has birth certificate and last degree certificate apostille and translated into French, they will be getting 30 to 40% reduction in their rent that will be provided by French government. So this calf housing subsidy benefits, that is APL or ALS or ALF, all assistance will be provided and given opportunities to students, so that they will be getting some or the other reduction and affordable option from IAC side. So these are all the other things that we are giving support, end-to-end support to each and every students. Also, being ISC Paris India representative, I'm going to help you out from, providing course options to checking your eligibility requirements of your different profiles, and even I'm going to help you out thoroughly for visa purposes and visa assistance as well. So here, this is my contact details. This is my mail ID where you can punch your application and provide a different kind of facilities. And even this is my contact number. If you want, you can note it down. And if you want, we will be sharing all the details to you in a shorter while. I'm now opening up with my question answer session for you all. So if you have any question, you can ask.
Hi, Apni, Alicia this side.
Hi, my name is Upasna actually.
So sorry, Upasna. It shows Avani here. Okay.
Oh, no worries.
How are you doing, Upasna?
I'm absolutely fine. You can say.
Here are dependents allowed for IS Paris?
See, dependent is not allowed for France. We can say they can join them after 3 months. So main applicant first needs to go. After that, the after main applicant, they can accompanying them, but we can say that there is very less options. They will not do the full-time job, and even there are also other problem that will be arise. So basically, France is not a good option for spouse.
I get it.
Yeah.
Second, about the course, when does the course start? It says Jan 2025.
We have Feb actually. We have a February intake for bachelors and masters.
Okay.
So no need to worry. We can say we have good right now, the good proper time to apply in during the November and December. And we have right now October going on. So we have 3 months time to apply, and we have very sufficient time period to apply for visa as well.
Okay, so what would be the approximate last timeline that you should make application? Because then the visa process will take time.
As I have said, if you are ready with everything, like if you are paying the application fees, so once you will pay the application fees, you will be receiving after 15 days one interview slots from the public university jury. And once you will clearing out, you will get in the second day your offer letter, and you will be processing your deposit payment. As I have said, you only have to pay deposit payment first. So if you are ready with the deposit payment, that is only 3,000 or 4,000 further. So if you are paying that, then no need to worry. You can get the final acceptance from my end within 2-3 days, because it takes some time to reflect it in our account as well, because it takes 48 hours to reflect. Once it is done, once I'm going to share the final acceptance letter, you can move with the campus trans process and filing process. So it's very simple. If you are ready with everything, you will be getting and you will be pushing your file for visa within 2 months.
Okay, so now,
हेलो मैम हेलो
Hello.
हाँ जी मैम मैम एक्चुअली पूछना था कि क्या अकोमोडेशन कॉलेज कैंपस में हो सकती है अवेलेबल?
कैंपस में तो नहीं होती है मैम, कहीं पे भी आपको थोड़ा मतलब स्टूडा पार्ट या दूसरे किसी जैसे हमारे पास हमारे ऑफिशियल पार्टनर्स है, उसका एक सेपरेट वेबिनार होता है और वो स्टूडेंट्स कर सकते हैं उनके एंड से।
ओके
जी,
ओके थैंक यू मैम।
no worries. Yeah, Alifia, you wanted to say something.
question, fine, and then I complete. Okay. About the job opportunity. Okay. So will ISCB helping with the job, any kind of guidance?
Yes, as I have said, we have a different, different segments. We have student enterprises, we have our own partners. We have 100 plus academic partners, and we have corporate partners as well. So they are helping the students thoroughly. They are maintaining all these things and helping the students for the same.
Okay. And apart from the tuition fees and deposit fee, does student have to show any amount in their account, parents' account, any kind of?
Yeah, it is up to them. See, for France, the visa process will remain same. It is not like that ISC will be having some other. No, 2 sponsor are allowed. If they wanted to go with the single sponsor, that is also allowed. Self sponsor is also fine. It is up to them.
So does university will look for any financial?
No, we are not checking that. It is of course different part.
Okay, that visa team will look. That's what.
Yeah. So as I have said, see, the program structure, or we can say the admission part will be different, but the visa part will remain the same. There is nothing going to be changed at that part.
Right?
Yes. And see, I just wanted to request each and everyone. See, our session is over. There is right now question answer session is going on, but there is one more thing for participation certificate. I'm sharing one link with you. That form you all have to fill it out, And once you will fill this form, you will be getting the participation certificate. So I'm just sharing this Google form. For getting participation certificate, you have to fill this form. Till the time I'm just, helping you out with your question answers. So there is one more question from Swati, that if the student has 46% from bachelor's and have completed MBA with 56%, what are the chances? So students will be getting fast track for because we are going to check your MBA marks only. So if student is having less marks in bachelor's, but they have good marks in the masters, so they can get the fast track program with this 56 marks. Don't worry, you will be getting fast track program. Okay. I hope, Swati, this is clear for you. Meenakshi is having one question, that is, please tell about accommodation in the campus of college. So we don't have any accommodation option actually. So we have our partners. So you can book your accommodation, and we will be having the webinar in a different every 15 days for the students. So you can book your accommodation on that. Can you elaborate on CAF housing? So CAF housing is nothing but 30 to 40% deduction in the rent is given to the students. For that only, there is two documentation required. That is birth certificate first to be translated into French and get apostolized. And there is last degree certificate to be first translated into French and should be apostolized. So if we provide these two documents to students, so after 3 months of their stay, they will be getting the CAF housing subsidy from the French government, and the 30 to 40% reduction has been provided to students. So these are the CAF housing subsidy benefits. So for that also, ISC Paris is helping the students and giving this idea that how they can move ahead with the same and how they will be receiving the CAF in their account. So for that also, ISC Paris is helping.
Okay,
So
the Google Sheet link asks for the access. It's asking to request for an access after we fill in our email ID.
sorry, I'm not getting you.
The Google Sheet link that the certificate. Once
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see details, it is asking for an access, a request for an access from your end.
Okay, fine. I'll just checking from my end that how this is going to be happen. Wait, I'm just sharing with you. Okay. So this link I'm going to share again. Then the next question, tuition fees for fast track course, it is 14,850 euros. Okay. Tuition fees is 14,850 for fast track. And for regular track, first year tuition fees is 14,000, second year tuition fees will be 9,000. So this is all together. And here, as I have said, right now, we have offered 10% early bird discount. So if student is paying before deadline, so they will be receiving this option available. Okay. Then the next question will be, can you please, I will be emailing you once you will, finish this.
मैम आपने बैचलर्स का थर्ड ईयर के फीस कितनी बताई थी?
10,385 euros.
नहीं आपने 3,000 बताई थी ना फर्स्ट ईयर
वो
की.
तो
9,000.
डिपॉजिट फीस है मैम. डिपॉजिट फीस
Okay.
अलग होती है पूरे कोर्स
Okay.
से.
वो
जी.
डिपॉजिट फीस है.
यस.
ओके, थर्ड ईयर की कितनी थी डिपॉजिट फीस?
सब ईयर का सेम ही होता है मैम.
ओके.
Yeah, I'm sharing the new link. Can you please do the access? I have shared the new link. You all can access into it and can let me know whether it is possible or not. Okay. Then the next question is from Shiva Sangari Jyoti, that is, kindly elaborate about the coming intake. So I'm not understanding the question exactly. What elaboration you wanted from my end? So if it is possible, Shiva Sangari, if you can just let me know on which point I should elaborate so that I can explain you. And ITR is mandatory. Yes, ITR is mandatory. Whomsoever is, sponsored. So we require the ITR of the same. For 2 years of ITR is mandatory. We will be sharing the PPT and even this recording session also, if you want.
Upasna, can you elaborate more what is ITR?
What is
ITR.
uh,
ITR.
ITR? That is your tax return, exactly.
Tax return.
Yeah,
Okay, so who are eligible to show this tax return?
4 or 5 lakhs of salary person altogether. If you will check, 4 or 5 lakh is also fine. That's nothing to worry.
I need an explanation.
I will be sharing. Don't worry. If you can contact me on a separate, I will explain you the things. Don't worry.
And also, we haven't received your new link on chat. I cannot see it. It's
I have shared it right away. If you want, I am sharing it again.
it shows I cannot see. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to see your new link.
Can you see? Can you just check? Right now, I have shared it again.
Yeah, I received it right now.
Yeah. Okay. Then will ISC be guaranteed the internship placement during bachelor's and master's on providing assistance to find internship? Yes, we are guaranteed. As we are the one who will be having internship and placements for the students. So our, network is that strong that we are, able to provide and guarantee for the same.
Hey, Avni. Sorry to interrupt. Actually, the Google is still not working. It's EB access again. Can you
No,
please?
right now I have shared the new one. No? Can
Yeah,
this is
I
also
just tried that one also.
so
From
still
my
have
end.
the same issue.
Yeah.
Now you can able to do that. See, ITR is for visa purposes. It is not that important for ITR for any of the programs for IAC Paris. So we are not going to check your ITRs. So no need to worry. It's during the visa filing that is the important part that ITR is required. So visa success rate is 90% right now for IAC Paris. We have very less visa rejection because of quality.
Yeah, hi, Ms. Avani. This is
Hi.
Mohammed. So, hope you are doing well.
Yes.
I just have a question regarding the deposit. When the student is getting offer, after that he is going to pay 3,000 or 4,000 deposit, depend upon his particular program. And after getting visa, is there any time period to pay the remaining amount?
Yes, of course, student will get the time period. See, once he is finishing his, deposit amount, he will be, moving ahead with the final acceptance letter. Once he is getting the final acceptance letter, once you are, doing your campus trans process and other things, of course, you will be getting sufficient time period to, complete your things of visa. And once you are getting the visa also, and before flying, if you are getting any kind of success, then you will be getting this option. Okay.
So I am asking that the confirmation is like visa he got. Okay. So before fly he need to pay the remaining amount, or else
Yes.
he once he reached to
Once he
Paris.
reached, that is also fine if they are paying. But what happened is the TT copy and everything is, of course, will not going to be on a track. Means, see, there are two options available. Either a part payment or either full you can pay. So here also student can select part payment or full payment. So if they are paying full payment, then it is possible that they can, pay at a stretch before and after arrival, and they can share your TT copy as well. But sometimes it happens that they are paying on a part payment. So part payment option is possible, but before and after, if they are paying, not paying, to take that track is very difficult. because many time it happens that students are not, in contact with you, not even giving any information about the same. On any time it happens that not even sharing their TT coordinates. So that kind of problem is arises. So it is up to you, if you can engage the student into the same and providing this information that we have this deadline, and if we are paying by this, if they are paying before arrival, that will be a preferable option, I feel.
Thank you very much. Is there any problem student will face in immigration?
No, there is no problem arises for immigration. As I have said, we have 5 different accommodation or partners. They are helping the students and giving option to all the students. So no need to worry about the same.
So it's like we are going to help in the accommodation as well.
Yes,
right?
yes, we will
So,
be. We are having a separate faculty for the same. So that faculty is giving the student how to book the accommodation, and even they are giving lectures related to how there is also different type of guarantees and different type of things is there. That is, if they are booking the accommodation before that, so that before option will be providing some kind of discount in their accommodation. So all this will be provided thoroughly from the ISC side once they will get the final acceptance letter from our end.
okay, fine. So after getting these all things,
Even I
the
will be
ISC
sharing all the information to you all, and you will be receiving the mails from our end.
Yeah, sure. Means like I'm just asking on behalf of the student that is there any community that we will provide to help to find a part-time job
Yes,
or
as I have said,
whatever
we
it
have
is.
international enterprises. So under that, there are alumni students, and there are also student partners. We have different nationalities and different countries partners as well. So for India students, they are helping our Indian students to develop, and they are helping each and every part.
That's fine.
So that
Thank you.
help is always there. Then there is a different question called uh, can I apply with the predicted grades I need to have already received my high school diploma. So predicted grades we are not accepting. We require the final semester mark sheet. So this is not possible. It is not UK. So for France, we require these percentage things. How many days are there lectures? So we have 5 days in a week lectures for the students. Do IAC provides a part-time work opportunity in the campus? So in the campus, they can work. Basically, in Paris, the students are getting job opportunities within a good month. We can say 20 hours they can work, but not more than that. Teacher-student ratio is very good. We can say 20 and 1. This is a ratio. Only business master's program accepted a 3-year bachelor or not engineering and IT programs. No, we are accepting engineering and master degree, IT programs, students as well. But we don't have the programs. We have only business related programs. Next question, do students wear uniform? No, of course not. Then do we accept students from Nepal? If yes, yeah, we are accepting students from Nepal. It's just that I need to check their documentation first, and then only I can help you out.
Yeah, Amini, there is a question.
Upasna, sorry.
Sorry, Upasana. So, how many days student need to attend the classes?
One more, sorry to if you, but I'm just sharing my form link again. I have shared the link again. You can check.
In that form, there is information.
Yeah, I have. For MSc also, we have 5 days in a week. This is the lectures.
Upasana Alifia here again.
Yeah.
You mentioned the age group is only till 25.
For bachelors. For
Bachelor.
masters, we are accepting till 33.
Till 33, right?
Yeah, till 33.
Yeah, and even I'm saying you have not received the link in the chat, Upasana.
I'm again sharing, don't worry.
There's something which is just cutting there, I guess.
No, it's perfect. I have checked that. Again, I'm sharing. Wait. Now you can able to see?
No, it's not there. I don't.
Okay, Alfia, don't worry. I'm sharing my number also. So please fill this form and share me your name and everything, email ID, so that I'm going to share your participation certificate in your mail ID. Okay. And I'm also sharing my contact details if you are not getting your certificate. So you can contact me. Okay. So I'm just sharing my screen again. Okay. So in case if it happens that you're not able to get any information, so you can contact me and you can take the information whenever it is possible. Okay. So in the chat box, I have already given the link. Please fill out this form. And thank you so much for attending today's session. I'm very happy to see you all and very glad that you people have attended today's session. Thank you so much. And if you want, you can leave. Thank you.